ago, when none of us knew what we were getting into with the IPL, my friend here, Robin Uthappa, knew a little more than we did because he just come out of a very successful World T20, which I'm going to talk to him about as well. We talk a lot about cricket. I was doing some work with the Mumbai Indians, and for some reason, I always found myself seated next to Robin Uthappa. 10 years later, I'm seated next to him again. You've seen a lot of life. Life's taken you to lots of different places over the last 10 years, Robin?
Yes, it has. It's been one wonderful journey, I think, for me. I've learned a lot, I've grown a lot, and I'm very grateful for the last 10 years. I think it's brought in a whole other dimension that nobody imagined 10 years ago.
True.
And I think we're very grateful for the founders of IPL and the BCCI for bringing this concept and bringing in the kind of exposure that it has given us. And I think it's taking cricket to another level just in our country itself.
It has. It's much like it's done with football leagues everywhere. But you've had a journey as well. I mean, after that first year in Mumbai Indians, then you went to Royal Challengers Bengaluru. You were not very happy at the start, but you did all right for them. And then you spent 3 years in Pune.
Yep.
Before coming here.
Yep.
And yeah, we are at Eden Gardens, which is far away from your home in Coorg. But is this your IPL home?
Yes, definitely. I'd definitely call this my second home. And I think I have with pride from the first year I've played here. Eden and Calcutta per se have been extremely lucky for me. I've done very well when I've come here to Cal, and I love the people, I love the city, I love the food, I love the atmosphere, the love that we get. So I don't think there's anything negative I can say about Cal because I enjoy it here completely.
And then it brought together two very different personalities. There's Gautam Gambhir, there's Robin Uthappa. There's one boy from Delhi, one boy from Coorg. One this very fiery left-hander, one this a different kind of right-hander, and you've done pretty well together at the top.
Yes, we have. Incidentally,
except we run each other out occasionally, but that's all right.
But then that's the downside of running well between the wickets. Sometimes you trust each other too much, and then that tends to happen. But incidentally, I don't think a lot of people know that Gotti and I played a lot of India A together. So we've always batted really well together, and we've run really well between wickets, and there's been a good understanding and camaraderie between us, initially it took a little while before I could open the batting with him, but I think once we started opening together, I think it just fell right in place. It was like hand in glove.
So when you have a conversation with each other, do you speak 90% of the time or 80% of the time? Or is he very different out in the middle than the Gautam that I've got to know well?
No, Gotti communicates a lot.
Yeah.
He's a soft-spoken person, extremely soft-spoken, and but when he speaks, you tend to listen. And Gotti's is very proactive. He's always a little ahead of the game, so that's great to have in a captain. And he's done an exceptional job for us at KKR, and we're very happy.
A lot of people I've spoken to said Pune Warriors was a different experience completely, and you were almost searching for another place when the Pune experience got over. What told you were going to be at home in Kolkata?
Well, I didn't know it. I was coming off a huge high from my domestic circuit. We just won the Ranji Trophy, the Rani Trophy, and the Vijay Hazare Trophy. So the first treble we'd won, and when I got selected here, I knew it was a very well-run unit, very well-run side, very professionally run side. That's what I'd heard about KKR, and Pune Warriors coming from there. Coming to a place that's extremely well run. It's not like Pune wasn't well run, but I think it just had too many changes in 3 years, so we couldn't really settle down as a unit. But here, everything was kind of settled. They had a settled unit, they had a settled support staff, settled back-end management, which was really good and professional. So when you come to something like that, you find stability. And quite immediately, we found that stability, and we found that everything here was, very professionally run. And for someone like me, who's got an OCD for keeping things in order, it fell right in place for me.